The Jackal, deceased. Real name, Professor Miles Warren. Occupation, biochemistry professor at Empire State University. Identity, secret. Legal status, American citizen with no criminal record. Other aliases, none. Place of birth, Brooklyn, New York. Place of death, Shea Stadium, New York City. Known survivors, none. Group affiliation, partner of The Punisher, partner of Hammerhead. First appearance, as Professor Warren, Amazing Spider-Man number 31. As Jackal, Amazing Spider-Man number 129. Final appearance, Amazing Spider-Man number 149. History. Professor Miles Warren was a biochemistry professor at Empire State University and undergraduate instructor to both Peter Parker, alias Spider-Man, and Parker's girlfriend, Gwen Stacy. Warren felt an admiration and affection for Stacy, which, as time passed, became an obsessive paternal infatuation. When Stacy died as a result of a conflict between Spider-Man and the original Green Goblin, Warren believed, as was reported in the news media, that Spider-Man was to blame for her death. Warren was grief-stricken. The following day, Warren's lab assistant, Anthony Serba, called his attention to the first successful results of a rudimentary cloning experiment done at the ESU lab. Warren stole previously existing cell samples of the late Gwen Stacy from the ESU lab, blamed the theft on Serba, and surreptitiously began making a clone of Stacy. When Serba discovered this, Warren killed him. Warren disposed of Serba's body and, wrought with guilt, convinced himself that it was not he, but another identity who committed the murder. Overhearing the mention of the Jackal, a predatory beast, while passing through a hallway, Warren decided to develop a criminal identity called the Jackal, which he could use against Spider-Man to avenge the death of the original Gwen Stacy. When the Jackal, as Professor Warren, learned that Peter Parker was Spider-Man, jealousy of Parker, who had loved Gwen Stacy when she was alive, compounded his hatred for Spider-Man, whom he believed killed her. Using special means, the Jackal rapidly aged the Stacy clone to maturity and used her as a psychological weapon in a criminal plot to destroy Spider-Man. During this time, Jackal enlisted the aid of the Punisher, Hammerhead, the Grizzly, and the Tarantula. The Jackal was killed at Shea Stadium at the scene of a battle he had set up between Spider-Man and a Spider-Man clone he had grown from stolen tissues of Peter Parker. Witnessing the fight, the Gwen Stacy clone realized that her master had endangered the lives of innocent people, among them Daily Bugle reporter Ned Leeds. She confronted the Jackal with his real identity and the fact that he had murdered Serba. Faced with his own guilt, the Jackal threw himself onto a bomb that he had rigged to kill Leeds. The explosion killed him and the Spider-Man clone. Leeds and the others survived. Height, 5 feet 10 inches. Weight, 175 pounds. Eyes, green. Hair, gray. Powers. The Jackal possessed no superhuman powers. However, Miles Warren put himself through extensive physical conditioning while developing the identity of the Jackal, making him a better-than-average athlete for his age group.